Welcome to Celestial Zodiac. This is your monthly horoscope for July 2026. July brings one of the most emotionally significant shifts of the summer as we move from the adaptable, curious energy of Gemini into the nurturing waters of Cancer before transitioning into the bold confidence of Leo later in the month. Cancer season encourages us to slow down, reconnect with our emotional foundations, strengthen family ties, and focus on the people and places that make us feel secure. This is a wonderful time to nurture relationships, create healthier boundaries, and pay attention to what your intuition has been quietly telling you. As the month unfolds, the sun's move into Leo inspires greater confidence, creativity, and self-expression, reminding us that emotional security gives us the courage to shine. July also highlights the balance between caring for others and honoring your own needs. Many people may find themselves reflecting on where they truly belong, what they value most, and how they want to invest their time and energy for the second half of the year. Opportunities often arrive through genuine connections rather than force, making compassion and clear communication especially valuable. Financially and professionally, steady progress tends to outperform impulsive decisions, rewarding patience and thoughtful planning over quick results. The overall theme for July 2026 is emotional confidence. This is a month to strengthen your foundations before reaching for new opportunities, trusting that lasting success is built from stability, authenticity, and self-awareness. Whether you're beginning something new, deepening an important relationship, or simply finding greater peace within yourself, July encourages you to move forward with both heart and confidence. The more grounded you become emotionally, the more naturally opportunities begin to unfold. Aries, July brings your attention toward home, family, and emotional security. After several busy months, you're beginning to recognize that true strength comes from having a solid foundation beneath you. During Cancer season, you may feel called to spend more time with loved ones, improve your living environment, or resolve lingering family matters that have weighed on your mind. In relationships, vulnerability becomes one of your greatest strengths, allowing deeper trust and understanding to develop. Career matters continue to move forward, but success comes from balancing ambition with your personal life rather than sacrificing one for the other. Financially, this is an excellent month to think long-term, especially regarding your home, savings, or future security. As the sun enters Leo later in the month, your confidence returns in full force, bringing renewed creativity, romance, and excitement. Your advice for July is to strengthen your roots first. Everything else grows more easily from there. Taurus, July is a month of communication, learning, and strengthening your connections with the people around you. Conversations you've been avoiding may finally become easier, and you'll likely find that honesty creates opportunities instead of conflict. In relationships, meaningful discussions help clear away misunderstandings and deepen emotional intimacy. Professionally, networking, presentations, writing, or educational opportunities may open new doors, so don't hesitate to share your ideas. Financially, careful planning and gathering information continue to work in your favor, particularly if you're considering a major purchase or investment. Emotionally, you're gaining confidence in expressing your thoughts without worrying so much about how they'll be received. As Leo season begins, your attention gradually shifts toward your home and family life, reminding you to balance external success with personal happiness. Your advice this month is to trust the power of your voice. What you say now has the potential to shape your future. Gemini, July encourages you to slow down just enough to focus on what truly matters. After an active birthday season, your attention turns toward finances, personal values, and building greater stability. You may find yourself reviewing your budget, setting new financial goals, or considering ways to increase your income over time. In relationships, consistency becomes more meaningful than excitement, and those who demonstrate reliability earn your trust. Career opportunities continue to develop steadily, especially if you've been laying the groundwork during the previous few months. Emotionally, this month teaches you that confidence grows from recognizing your own value rather than seeking validation from others. As Leo season arrives, your curiosity and social energy increase again, making this an excellent time for learning, networking, and sharing your ideas. Your advice for July is to invest your time, energy, and resources into what genuinely supports your long-term growth. Cancer, this is your month, and July marks the beginning of an important new personal chapter. With the sun traveling through your sign for much of the month, you're naturally drawn towards self-improvement, fresh beginnings, and clarifying what you truly want from the year ahead. Relationships benefit from your increased emotional awareness, allowing deeper connections to develop through honesty and compassion. Career-wise, people are noticing your dedication, and opportunities may appear that allow you to step into greater responsibility or leadership. Financially, this is a favorable month for creating long-term plans and making practical decisions that support future stability. Emotionally, you're becoming more confident in trusting your intuition instead of second-guessing yourself. As Leo season begins later in the month, your focus shifts toward building financial security and recognizing your own worth. Your advice for July is to embrace this fresh start with confidence. You've grown tremendously, and now it's time to move forward believing in yourself. Leo, July begins with a quieter, more reflective energy than you may be used to. During Cancer season, you're encouraged to slow down, recharge, and pay closer attention to your emotional and spiritual well-being before your birthday season arrives. You may find yourself letting go of old worries, completing unfinished business, or simply needing more time to rest and reconnect with yourself. In relationships, compassion and understanding strengthen your closest bonds, especially when you're willing to express what's truly on your mind. Career matters continue progressing behind the scenes, making this an excellent month for planning rather than forcing results. Financially, it's wise to stay patient and avoid impulsive decisions, allowing opportunities to develop naturally. As the sun enters Leo later in the month, your energy, confidence, and enthusiasm return in full force, bringing exciting opportunities for personal growth and fresh beginnings. Your advice for July is to honor the quiet moments. They're preparing you for a powerful new chapter. Virgo, July highlights friendships, community, and your long-term vision for the future. You may find yourself reconnecting with supportive people, joining new groups, or realizing that certain relationships have become more meaningful than ever. In love, shared goals and mutual encouragement help strengthen emotional connections, while single Virgos may meet someone through social activities or mutual friends. Career opportunities often arrive through networking, teamwork, or referrals rather than working alone. So don't underestimate the value of collaboration. Financially, this is a solid month for making steady progress toward larger goals instead of focusing only on immediate rewards. Emotionally, you're beginning to see more clearly who genuinely supports your growth and who may be holding you back. As Leo season begins, you may feel the need to spend more quiet time reflecting before your own birthday season arrives. Your advice for July is to surround yourself with people who inspire your highest potential. Libra, July places your career, reputation, and long-term ambitions firmly in the spotlight. This is a month where your hard work can begin receiving the recognition it deserves, particularly if you've been consistently building toward an important goal. In relationships, maintaining a healthy balance between work and personal life will be essential, as loved ones may need more of your attention than usual. Professionally, leadership opportunities, promotions, or increased responsibilities could present themselves, rewarding your diplomacy and ability to work well with others. Financially, thoughtful planning and disciplined decision-making continue to strengthen your long-term security. Emotionally, you're learning to define success according to your own values instead of seeking approval from others. As Leo season arrives later in the month, friendships and social opportunities become increasingly rewarding, bringing renewed optimism and fresh inspiration. Your advice for July is to trust that steady effort is creating lasting success. Scorpio, July encourages you to expand your horizons and embrace new experiences that challenge your perspective. You may feel drawn toward travel, education, spiritual growth, or learning something that opens entirely new possibilities for your future. In relationships, meaningful conversations deepen emotional intimacy, especially when both people are willing to share their dreams and beliefs. Career-wise, this is an excellent month for developing new skills, exploring long-term opportunities, or considering a different professional direction. Financially, your outlook improves as you focus on future growth instead of short-term concerns. Emotionally, July helps you regain optimism and reminds you that life often rewards those who remain open to change. As Leo season begins, career matters become even more prominent, encouraging you to step confidently into leadership and greater visibility. Your advice for July is to stay curious. Every new experience has the potential to change your path in meaningful ways. Sagittarius, July invites you to look beneath the surface and embrace meaningful transformation. This month encourages you to examine shared resources, long-term commitments, and emotional patterns that may be ready for change. In relationships, trust and vulnerability become essential, allowing deeper intimacy to develop when you're willing to let your guard down. Career matters may involve partnerships, negotiations, or collaborative projects that require patience and compromise. Financially, this is an excellent time to review investments, debts, or long-term financial plans, making thoughtful adjustments where necessary. Emotionally, you're releasing fears that have quietly limited your growth, making room for greater confidence and resilience. As Leo season begins later in the month, your adventurous spirit awakens, inspiring travel, learning, and exciting new opportunities that broaden your perspective. Your advice for July is to trust the process of change. Sometimes the greatest freedom comes from letting go of what no longer serves you. Capricorn, July shines a bright light on your relationships and the importance of balance in your personal and professional life. Whether you're focusing on romance, friendships, or business partnerships, this month asks you to create stronger connections built on mutual respect and open communication. In love, meaningful conversations can deepen trust and help resolve issues that have lingered beneath the surface. Career-wise, collaboration becomes one of your greatest strengths, and working alongside others may produce better results than trying to handle everything yourself. Financially, joint ventures or shared responsibilities benefit from clear expectations and careful planning. Emotionally, you're learning that asking for support is not a sign of weakness but of wisdom. As Leo season begins, deeper emotional themes encourage you to reflect on trust, vulnerability, and long-term security. Your advice for July is to remember that the strongest partnerships are built through honesty, patience, and shared commitment. Aquarius, July encourages you to focus on your daily routines, health, and overall well-being. This is an excellent month to simplify your schedule, improve your habits, and create systems that support both your productivity and your peace of mind. In relationships, consistency and thoughtful gestures speak louder than grand declarations, helping to strengthen trust over time. Career progress comes through organization, attention to detail, and steady effort rather than dramatic breakthroughs. Financially, this is a favorable month to establish healthier spending habits and review long-term goals. Emotionally, you're discovering that small changes made consistently often produce the biggest results. As Leo season begins later in the month, relationships become the central focus, encouraging greater harmony, cooperation, and emotional connection. Your advice for July is to take care of yourself first. When you're operating from a place of balance, everything else begins to flow more naturally. Pisces, July brings a welcome wave of creativity, joy, and emotional renewal. After spending time strengthening your foundations, you're now encouraged to express yourself more freely and reconnect with the activities that make you feel most alive. In relationships, romance flourishes through openness, playfulness, and heartfelt communication, while singles may attract someone who appreciates their genuine nature. Career opportunities may emerge through creative projects, artistic pursuits, or simply approaching familiar challenges with fresh ideas. Financially, it's important to enjoy life's pleasures while maintaining practical boundaries and avoiding unnecessary spending. Emotionally, you're rediscovering your confidence and remembering that happiness is an important part of your overall well-being. As Leo season begins, your focus naturally shifts toward creating healthier routines and finding better balance between work and personal life. Your advice for July is to make space for joy. It isn't a distraction from your purpose. It's often what helps you fulfill it. That wraps up your July 2026 horoscope. As we move from the nurturing energy of Cancer season into the bold confidence of Leo season, July reminds us that emotional security and personal courage work hand in hand. The stronger your foundation becomes, the easier it is to pursue your goals, strengthen your relationships, and express your authentic self. This month encourages you to care for what matters most while remaining open to the opportunities that naturally unfold as your confidence grows. Remember, astrology isn't about predicting a fixed future. It's about understanding the energies surrounding you so you can make more intentional choices. Use this forecast as your guide throughout the month and notice how these themes develop in your own life. If you enjoyed this July horoscope, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves astrology. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments, so let me know your sun, moon, and rising signs, and tell me which part of your forecast resonated the most. Thank you for watching Celestial Zodiac. Please like, subscribe, and share for daily, weekly, and monthly horoscopes.